What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. I have a great video for you today. I've had a lot of people ask me how I got back on like the bandwagon and muscled through it, and what I did to push myself over that hump of failure. For the first reason, failure was not an option. I've said this a couple times in some of my other videos. Failure was not an option. I have a genetic heart defect. I was born with it. There's no escaping it. However, like what I'm trying to say with that, no matter if I'm super skinny or super fat, it doesn't change the fact that there's a problem, a genetic defect in my heart. And being morbidly obese was just playing Russian roulette with my health, because where it wouldn't really change it, but it will make my symptoms come on faster and basically it's just a ticking time bomb. It's a disaster to carry so much weight with you and have a genetic heart defect. You only get one heart, and what I have can't be fixed. So as if that wasn't enough to trigger me, because I've known about this heart defect forever. As if that wasn't enough to motivate me, I literally was like living in denial. So I was not getting on the scale. I was just buying bigger clothes. I just was avoiding my whole issue, and it was a combination of all those three things, or a whole puzzle coming together, where I could no longer fit in my clothes, and I literally had to go buy even new underwear because I couldn't wear my underwear anymore, and new bras because my bras were getting way too small. They were like uncomfortable. I hadn't lost any weight, and I'd been trying forever, and I tried and failed all these other diets. I didn't make time for myself. Well, fast forward to a month ago, I have, my kids are now in a preschool. I'm no longer trying to play the mom hat and keep up with the rest of the world or our life. So they are happy in preschool because they're getting way more, what they need in, academically, socially, just physically even, than what I was being able to provide at home. Plus I'm winning as well, because now I have time to get this done. I can go to the gym, I can work, so that was a combination, and it was something I had to get over for the longest time, because I never wanted to put my kids in a program, or, I wanted them to be home with me before they started big school. Well, that was silly, because it was just making everything worse, and they were actually missing out on what they should have been having at, growing up. Yeah, they got tons of time with mommy, but, academically they needed to get prepared for school, and I wasn't making all the right times to get that right. So rearranging my schedule, basically, by putting them in preschool and freeing up some time for me during the day. Now I can plan my meals, I can go grocery shopping, I can go to the gym, I can just get my head there so that I'm a better mom when I pick them up from school. It was something that I needed to do, that I was just avoiding, because I didn't want to, again, if I had to face my problem, it's just like, if I just was in denial and just pretended everything was okay and wearing all the hats, I wouldn't have to face the problem that I was morbidly obese. So I took charge of my life, and I made time. 2, I just couldn't stand feeling so tired all the time. It was enough to get me focused to start. And I knew that, being that I'd done keto before, I knew how good it feels after you get that first couple of weeks under your belt, and like your body's basically rid of all the bloat, all of the bad stuff that's in your body that you eat on a carbohydrate-based diet. So now you wake up with mental clarity, energy, stamina, productivity. So that alone, I knew that once I got through that first couple of weeks where it was going to be tough, I knew I saw the end, was going to be worth it. So that was, and I knew I needed to get more stuff done in a day. So I needed just to get rid of what I was doing and refocus to something that did work. So that was huge, because if I didn't rearrange my schedule and if I didn't know how good I was going to feel, there was two powerful things right there of the puzzle. And third, I was pissed. I'm so pissed. I joke with myself because I've been working out with free weights in addition, so I'm not like a jiggly mess when I get through all this. But when instead of saying reps of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I literally have a saying that's in my head that I'm saying instead of using numbers. And basically it's I'll try to keep this PG rated, but I'm F word, effing sick of being fat. I'm effing sick being fat. And that's my 1, 2, and I'm like getting that aggression and pissed offness of my, my feelings. I'm just so mad, and I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of just being the biggest. I'm tired of, I'm tall. And now you add, I'm big and tall. So like, I'm okay with being tall. I can't change that. I don't mind being tall. I can reach stuff that other girls can't. But I'm tired of being the biggest too. So biggest lady or the biggest everywhere. I'm tired of worrying if I get on my step stool to reach my tall cabinets in my kitchen, if I'm gonna break or crush through the step. I'm tired of, if I have to hop on an airplane, am I gonna need a seatbelt extension? I'm tired of like for an emergency, like I know obviously I'm not that big, but I might need a seatbelt extension. I don't know. I haven't flown on an airplane in a long time. Certainly not this big. So that was like a regular weight. Excuse me. But I was just tired of just my food. I had eaten so much crap. It was like the normal, and I wasn't satisfied with that anymore. So I was tired of not having flavor in a food. I was tired of eating my emotions. I was tired of hiding. If I had a penny for every time I dodged a picture, or if I only posted a selfie, I hardly even have any pictures of me and my kids that are not selfies. I look around in my house and all I have are just pictures of my kids. There's like no family photos on our walls because we don't have any. I've been hiding. I never made time to, schedule a photographer. And I figured if I did, they'd just showcase my 84 chins. So like, I don't even have any pictures, like family pictures. And if I drop dead, they're not going to have much other than selfies with mom and dad. So I want pictures. I'm tired of hiding. I made a post on my Facebook page the other day, and I basically admitted I've gained 140 pounds since high school. Like, unless, I don't hang around with everybody I used to hang out with in high school, but I do keep, because of Facebook, I do keep in contact with a lot of people, but you wouldn't know that I gained 140 pounds because I don't really post any really awful pictures. Most of them are from like, selfies or, heading up or, something where I've conveniently cropped out of my muffin or, so I was just tired of hiding. Fortunately, it's not permanent. Like, this weight can come off. I know, and that's one other thing I forgot to say. I used to be very active with sports in school, my school days. And you would never know that someone who could be so active, such an athlete, could be super fat now. So that was another reason I was hiding, because I didn't want people to know I'd gotten fat. So, but I was just so tired of not being present in life. So I made a post on my Facebook page, and I told everybody, hey, I've gained 140 pounds. I'm on a mission to lose it. If you want to follow my journey, and then a lot of people were like, oh my God, I'm, private messaging, oh my God, I did too. And I'm basically in the same boat. So it's just, I'm not alone. So I'm sharing my story. I'm trying to be a voice for people like me. But you just finally get to a point where you're done and you're tired of hiding. You're tired of being fat. You're tired of the way it's been. And you're ready for a change. So February 11th, 2019 was essentially my new birthday. It's not my birthday, but that's the day I decided to change my life. So it's kind of like that's my date that I'm working with now. I would love to be at my goal weight by my real birthday, which is at the end of the year. But I mean, I feel like the day I took charge of my life is February 11th. That's my new birthday. That's my second chance. That's the new day that is going to be so special to me. That's a day that I stopped lying to myself. I stopped hiding and I fought for me. So I highly suggest you get your affairs in order. If you need to rearrange your schedule so that you can free up time, I suggest to make this work. If you are like me and you are a stay-at-home mom, maybe look into a mom's day out program, something that you could just get a break and then you could get some stuff for you done. But like I said, rearrange your schedule, meal plan and meal prep, and have snacks available so that you're prepared and you can stay on course. Stop hiding, start being honest with yourself. If you have 34 chins, it's not the end of the world. They can come off. You just gotta get focused, like me. I'm not gonna hide anymore. I've never ever posted a picture to the internet with my sports bra, and a pair of capris before. Never. The last time anybody saw my stomach was when I was 140 pounds ago when I could wear a two-piece bathing suit, So now, it's just, I'm finding stuff about me that just keeps me going because I had the courage to post that picture. If you can see, all these videos in my channel, I'm 140 pounds, well, I was 140 pounds overweight. I had posted my weight. Other than my husband, nobody knew how much I weighed. I was 309 pounds. Today, I'm like 285 or I don't know. I'm in a new week. So my last weigh-in, I was 285. But now I'm comfortable saying that. I know I'm not the only one that is like this. I know there's people like me that just need somebody like me to give them that courage or that confidence or that strength to do this. And plus I found that keto works. It works for me. It may not work for you, but it works for me. And I feel like a completely new person. And it's only been 24 pounds. I can't wait to find out how good I'm going to feel when I've taken 140 off, not just 24. So, sorry, I'm almost over this cold. But, so that gives me hope to keep going. And then every day when I get dressed, stuff's just fitting so much better. So I start off my day happy with myself and I start loving myself instead of my first thought being, ugh, So loving myself and by not hiding anymore. And I feel like I'm like an onion, I'm peeling off those layers of fat. And pretty soon I'm going to get to that pretty center that's just perfect, and I've been hiding, that I've buried for so long. And now I'm going to unleash it, So I feel like there's a little bit about me that's every day I'm completing this, I feel like a little bit's coming back of where I used to be, and it's that one song, I have a PhD in what it used to be or something like that. Yeah, I'm ready to get that back, but the new and improved version of me, like the one that's, I'm strong, I'm focused, I'm determined, and nothing got in my way. And the part of the reason it's fun making these videos is I'm going to look back in, 6 months from now and watch these videos and be like, wow, look what I used to look like, and look where I am now. So that's part of the process, to love yourself again and to see how far you've come, because through all this, you're going to get so much strength. And I'm learning stuff about me that I've hidden for so long and I forgot about. I feel like I have emotions again. I'm not just pretending everything's okay. I'm not holding everything inside. I have a voice now. I'm speaking up. I used to just hide in the corner and be my introverted self. Well, now I'm coming out of that shell and I'm ready to show the world I'm here, So I hope that if you are struggling and you need something to push you forward, sit down and think, what are you hiding from? What do you want? Write these things down. You know, if you write it down, it makes it more real than just a thought. Write it down, put it somewhere to remind you, prepare and plan, get a game plan to do this, and watch all of my videos and see what else I've done. And do this. Make that commitment to yourself. And don't forget about getting a support system. I can't imagine not having this YouTube channel for support. My husband, you know, my community of friends, everybody, you know, in my business, I run a boutique and I have a lot of following, a big following in that page. And so many people are cheering me on. It gives me so much strength to keep going because I'm like, I've got my own like cheering section. So it's like that, you know, it's like when you're running a marathon and you're just running by all the fans that are just like, yes, yes, you can do it. So that alone gives you strength, you know? So personally, I can't even think of another way to do this other than using keto with intermittent fasting. But there are other ways that you can lose weight. It's not only about keto. There's low carb, high fat. You know, there's paleo, primal, carnivore. I mean, there's so many other ways that you can lose weight. Whole30, I don't know if I said that are free that you just do with food. And even just plain old-fashioned calorie restriction. Get MyFitnessPal out. You know, put your input in, and that's the number of calories you stay under. Just find a way to do it and start. The hardest part is taking this first day and doing it. And then the hardest part is getting through that first week. And then all of a sudden it starts getting easier. So you've got to get yourself like pumped and in the zone to get through that first week and to stick with it and have trust in the process. So you can do it. If I can do it, I'm 140 pounds overweight, which is like a lot. I mean, my goal weight's 170. Granted, I'm tall. You know, other people have like way smaller goal weights, but I'm tall and I'm 170s. I'm a good weight at 170. That's how I was in high school, and I enjoyed being that size. So, but that's my goal weight. You can have your own thing, but 140 pounds away. I'm going to be here a while, and this is the new me, and I want you to follow along my journey. So click that subscribe button and follow me along. Let me help inspire and motivate and everything. Let me be that voice for you. You know, I'll give you that kick that you need, or if you're having a weak moment, you know, come to my page, watch some of my videos. So I'm going to make a new video on a few other fun topics I have. So I will see you at the next video. Have a great day. You're watching Keto Rewind, and I'm Jess. Bye.